ReviewTechUSA. You're next. Let's waste no time, shall we? I'm going to sip on my wine here on this lovely evening, and I'm going to walk you through 50 reasons why ReviewTechUSA is a phony. Number 1. He regurgitates news articles for money. Yes, I think we all saw this one coming. Yeah, so this ReviewTechUSA, he has the audacity to read news articles that real journalists have wrote, recycle the information from these articles that he finds on Google or on the internet, repeats them in his video, and gives you just a shitty little uninformed spin or uninformed opinion about this story at the end, after he finishes literally reading the article that somebody else wrote, and he considers this to be a job. Pretty pathetic. Number 2. He shielded Final Fantasy XIV and failed to disclose sponsorship. Yes, I don't know if anyone remembers this. He reviewed Final Fantasy XIV back in the day. He gave it this glowing, just kiss-ass review, just praising the ever-living fuck out of this game, just saying all this cheesy shit like, I actually enjoy playing a Final Fantasy game again. And yeah, he failed to disclose sponsorship in the video. You're supposed to do it in the video, but he only did it in the description, not in the actual video, like in the description where nobody would ever notice it. Naughty. You're not supposed to do that. Number 3, he takes off his shirt in exchange for money on live streams. You know, when women do this, it's considered a form of prostitution, but when a middle-aged man, obese man, does the same thing, it's not. And yeah, he incentivizes his viewers to donate him money in exchange for this. I believe it used to be if you donated him $100, he would take off his shirt. Now it seems, I think he lowered it to $50. A troll told me that, actually. A troll informed me of that on my channel. So, that's something. Yeah, so I guess these losers out there, they just have nothing going on in their life. They have no aspirations. They have nothing better to spend their money on than some godforsaken, miserable old man regurgitating news articles from his home. He's getting drunk and high on live streams and taking off his shirt. That just makes their week. That just makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Number 4. He needs his father's help to build a gaming PC. Yeah, so once upon a time, ReviewTechUSA got really butthurt because a lot of people were giving him shit in the comment sections, I suppose, and telling him that he's not a real tech reviewer and whatnot, and they were claiming that he was not able to build a gaming PC. Well, wouldn't you know it? Yeah, Richie decided to own us all and decide to build a PC on live stream, I believe. With the help of his father. Yes, okay, yeah. Oh my God, you owned us. Yeah, no, oh God, yo. Yeah, Richie can build a PC with the help of his father. Yeah, what the fuck are you trying to prove there? And it's funny too, because in the video, his father looks younger than he does. Dude, Rich is only 38 years old. I should have added that to the list. He looks like a 50-year-old man when he's 38. No, because he just takes that shitty care of himself, but his father seriously looks the same age as him and is likely 20 years older. And yeah, he was in better shape. I think he even made a snide, sarcastic comment at Rich's expense too, and he had to bend over. He had to bend down, I guess, under the desk to like configure a couple of screws on this computer, and he was like huffing and puffing like I think his dad even gave him some shit over that too, live on camera, so you know, that's nice. Number 5, he's a massive flip-flopper. And it's funny too, because his most fervent fans will give him credit. Oh, Richie, you're so honorable. You're so brave for admitting that when you're wrong and you take back what you said in an original video. But the thing is, Rich would have you believe that this is the case. He's being honorable. But no, there's a couple of things here. Okay, first off, you get to monetize 2 videos now instead of 1 because you make a pathetic apology video however long later after the initial upload. You get to double dip. You get double that ad revenue. You get to anger and piss off a bunch of people in the first video, but then take it back in the second one. So it's like no harm, no foul, even though you get a ton of ad revenue from, just pissed off, angry people clicking and interacting on the first one. But then you don't get the credit for saying that stupid shit because you apologize for it. You take it back. Also, he's flip-flopping on shit like a day later. It's like not even 24 hours after the original upload. And he always claims, well, I'm just changing my opinion based off of information present. Well, you know what? Maybe you're a shitty newscaster if you make a news video before like even any of the facts are present in these stories, because it's a consistent thing that you always do. He's not flip-flopping on shit, It's just shit like that happens a day or 2 later. He's like, I completely changed my mind. I'm sorry. Because, everyone gets fucking butthurt and pissed. Because, of course, Rich and his uninformed dumbass opinions. Just always spouting his mouth off about this and that. Number 6. He is a deadbeat dad. I don't really think I need to explain this one. I think you guys all know. You all remember that live stream where his kid? Or was it his kid or his wife? I actually don't fucking remember. But, he's, like, shooing them the fuck away. Like, he's in his little room there behind his desk doing a live stream, and I think it was either his wife or his kid was just like checking up on him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine, okay, like, bye, just shooing them the fuck away, like you piece of shit." God, he's a deadbeat dad. Number 7. Oh, here's a fun one. Here's an older one. He watches ASMR videos. Yeah, he admitted to this multiple times in past videos. He made a clear point for some fucking godforsaken reason to mention that I watch ASMR videos. So he's basically watching these softcore porn videos on YouTube of like ASMR artists. These artists just like eating a bowl of fruit like, I'm an artist. They call themselves artists, or they're, girlfriend role play and all of this other stupid shit. No, it's fucking ASMR. No, he's fucking jerking off to that shit, or it gives him some kind of pervy comfort. God, bullshit. Number 8, he cried about people using ad block, then later on got exposed for using ad block. So he is crying up this whole shitstorm about how you're an ungrateful YouTube viewer if you use ad block and you're fucking these people out of their money that they're owed because you clicked on their video and you watch their content that they provided for you. If they want you to watch an ad in return, they're obligated to make you do that, which I guess fair point, but not a fair point when you yourself later on get caught with your web browser on in the background using ad block. You hypocritical fuck. You do not have any right to cry about anybody using ad block on your fucking channel if you're using it on others, you stupid fuck. You entitled fucker. Number 9, he begged money for a camcorder. Got the camcorder, sold it, and bought a Wii U with the money. So get a load of this. Richie made this whole soppy, pathetic video talking about, like, literally, these are quotes I'm pulling from the video. He says, and I quote, I'm doing it with a twist. I want to prove that not everybody who does this is an e-begging scumbag who's just in it for the frickin' money. He gets the money for the camcorder, decides he doesn't need it, he sells it and then buys a Wii U. Bravo. Number 10. He thought that he was entitled to crowdfunding on Patreon for his pathetic news regurgitation content. So it's not enough that this guy is making a full ride, a full career, making more money on YouTube regurgitating articles that other people wrote than what the journalists who make these articles make. That's not good enough. No, now he needs more money. He tried doing this Patreon. He's tried fucking around with Patreon in the past. It never lasted for long. He did this like $1 a month Patreon. And eventually, I think people just got sick and tired of it and started bitching at him or this and that. And now he's, yeah, well, I'll get to that next part later, but the Patreon is no longer there, but don't worry. Don't worry, he's found other means of making money. Number 11, he fanboys over the Nintendo Switch. Do you think ReviewTechUSA gives a fuck about the Nintendo Switch? No, he's just chasing this goddamn fame, this Nintendo Switch fucking shill train. This guy never leaves his house. What the fuck does he care if he can take his game on the go? How is that helping him any? But no, he made this whole video just revering the Switch about how it's his new favorite console. Yeah, I don't know many PC gamers who value the Nintendo Switch. I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Number 12. He's obsessed with cucumbers and horses. Yeah, so... Oh, yeah. The cucumber thing. He thinks, yeah, cucumbers are fucking hilarious, and his audience thinks cucumbers are hilarious, and apparently now horses. I don't even want to know what the deal is with this horse shit. I've only seen it a little bit in thumbnails and heard about it. I don't even want to fucking know, but yeah. Horses are all the rage now. They're his new thing. ReviewTech just, yeah, he's into them. He's into them pretty ponies, I guess. Number 13. He got called out by the president of Sony himself for spreading misinformation about the PlayStation 4. Yeah, he made this pathetic news video about talking about the servers on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One before they released, talking about how they're in shambles. Yeah, he's crying about how they're in shambles. And he got this information from a very reliable source, he says. Yeah, this super reliable source. And of course, it was a complete lie. He was full of shit. And yeah, even literally the president of Sony commented on his video and told him that he literally commented, "This is so stupid." Owned. 14. Pretty obvious one, but I think it's still relevant. He stole $200 from Big Cheese. And I don't need to go into this story too much. I think we all know by now. But yeah, he ripped off Big Cheese $200. And you'll never forget. Number 15. He promised to lose weight. Took him 2 years to even attempt to start losing weight. He finally did lose some weight, but then he gained it all the fuck back. Yeah, so talk about flip-flopping, okay? ReviewTech can't even keep off the pounds that he lost. He had a little something going there for a while, and then he just completely fucking lost it. He just fell off the train completely. What a disappointment. Flip-flopper until the end. Oh, number 16. He is offended by the word gamer. Yeah, I made this whole video once in the past, like crying about how we shouldn't call people gamers because now it's a naughty word because, yeah, ReviewTech says so. Like, oh, gamers and I take offense to this word. If you call somebody a gamer, there's like a stigma to it. And he's talking about this one time he went on a date with a girl who ended up freaking dumping his ass because, like, he described, like, what he does for a living to her and she got, like, really turned off, apparently. And then ever since then, he's just hated the word gamer, apparently. From what I can tell. Number 17. He sells his broken PC parts and tech on eBay and has horrible feedback. So, like any other YouTuber in this guy's position where you're like in the position of reviewing tech or whatever, basically most of these people donate old or broken or used parts. They just donate them to their fans as kind of a give back or a way of saying thanks. Kind of a kickback. Not Richie, though. I don't think Richie has ever once done a giveaway once in his sad curmudgeon life. I cannot recall any time. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. I don't think ReviewTechUSA has ever once done any giveaway of any kind on his channel, ever. I guess I could say that of a couple other YouTubers, too. I'm not convinced MJR has ever done a giveaway once in his life, like even a single time. But yeah, other tech reviewers just give this stuff away or just, you know, do giveaways once in a while in general. Not Rich. He sold the shit on eBay and his feedback was pretty shit. There's a lot of negative feedback of people saying that this was broken shit and it didn't work. Classy guy. Number 18, he is an unemployed bum. yeah, this guy has not had an actual living or an actual job in a very long time. And in fact, if he ever tried to re-enter the workforce, not that I'm convinced he even could, because he's probably so out of shape at this point that he couldn't physically tolerate being off of a couch for more than 20 minutes. But if by some miracle this guy ever, I don't think he could ever, I don't think any employer in this country would even consider him for hiring at this point. I mean, as far as the government, as far as Uncle Sam is concerned, you've basically just been unemployed on your ass for the last 6 years. I don't think employers are really going to look at that in much in a positive light. Number 19. He promised a format change for years before he decided to do a fucking thing. He's like, the format's getting stale. How many times have you heard this? The format's getting stale. I need to do something different. People are going to get bored of me just, talking about shit with gameplay in the background. I got to change it up. He cried for fucking years about this format change. And then when it happened, all it ended up being was him just doing this cringy, dumbass 30-second little skit before the start of a video. That's like the only thing that changed. Only thing that changed. Yeah, and it took him like fucking years because, of course, he's like slacker of the goddamn year. He's like slacker deluxe. Number 20. And yeah, this one's like legit too. There's screenshots of this. Like this is proven. He used an autistic child to infiltrate and get info about a group of trolls on Facebook. Yeah. A teenager with mental disabilities. He needed to get this dirt on a bunch of trolls on Facebook. And he decided to, use some child to do so and, manipulated this child. You can see the screenshots for yourself. It's fucking disgusting. But, yeah, no, that was a thing. I'm pretty sure he doxed a couple of those trolls, too. I think. I think he was different than the ones that he threatened to and didn't. I think he actually might have did that, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that part, but. Number 21. He shills for the satisfied gamer grip. Yeah, ReviewTech is such a fucking shill. Yeah, just pushing stupid shit on his audience. The satisfied gamer grip isn't like a fraudulent device or anything. It works fine, but it's overpriced. I mean, for what it is, for sure. I mean, I think that thing costs almost $30. It's not worth $30 for that grip. It's a good grip. It's not bad, but I mean, fucking Christ. It ain't worth that. Number 22. He makes fun of Darkside Phil on a semi-frequent basis, despite being caught red-handed in just as many lies and scams and money begging. He is no better than DSP, okay? Or just as big of a deadbeat, just as big of a bum, just as big of a doofus, just as big of a lol cow, but he somehow doesn't get as much credit for it as DSP because, yeah, DSP is DSP. And he's just always got the fucking spotlight. DSP's just always got the dirty spotlight on him always and forever. Which sucks after a while because there's plenty of other YouTubers who deserve it just as bad, but DSP just hogs it all for himself. It's like, yeah, we get it. Darkside Phil is a piece of shit. Everybody knows Darkside Phil is a piece of shit. Even people who don't even know who Darkside Phil is know Darkside Phil is a piece of shit. You gotta spread the love a little bit, huh? Number 23. Oh, I kind of mentioned this. As far as I can tell, he has never once done any giveaway on his channel ever. Ever. Okay? He's never given shit away. Number 24. He made a video trying to call out Killer Comedy Unleashed while wearing his shirt on backwards. Yeah, this literally happened. So I think he made 1 or 2 reactions to Killer Comedy Unleashed. He got really butthurt about that guy. Which, if you don't know, he's kind of this... he's sort of this guy who's kind of like... he's kind of like a predecessor to Radical Rick in a way. But he just focused on ReviewTechUSA and will just call him out for all of his just begging and lies and bullshit. And he got to gain a bit of a following. I myself watched him quite a bit. He was kind of dude was a bit of a nut. He was kind of out there, but he did make some really valid points. And yeah, he could be really funny sometimes. But yeah, ReviewTech made a full-on response to this guy, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the worst thing you can do as a big YouTuber if you're being called out by a little YouTuber, is to just shine a public spotlight on them. I really think that was a huge mistake on ReviewTech's part, but ReviewTech did do his damnedest to try to discredit this guy and make him look like an asshole, but it probably improved his channel ultimately. Number 25. He flexed his man titties on live video, yeah. So, like, one of the only times I ever randomly tuned into one of his live streams, which was the video I made, the reaction, he was literally flexing his titties, like, like shirtless. That is shameful. Shameful activity for a grown man and for a father, no less. Number 26, he got owned by both Blackbuster Critic and Keemstar. Yes, he got into little feuds with both of these guys, and they're well documented on YouTube. You can find the videos for yourself. Both Blackbuster Critic and Keemstar owned him pretty bad. And it's particularly funny in Keemstar's case, because that guy is he's kind of a sleazeball. He's kind of a piece of shit. So for even him to, make ReviewTech look like a fucking idiot. I will say at the very least that ReviewTechUSA managed to make Pat the NES punk look like an idiot. So, yeah, on Pat's part, I mean, yeah, how fucking pathetic do you have to be to get owned by, ReviewTechUSA? Like, that's pretty sad. Pretty sad. Oh, here we go. Number 27, the monetization. The Patreon didn't work out so good for him, but now he has a $5 join option per month to use exclusive cucumber emojis in live streams. Oh, goody. Oh, just what we always wanted, right, guys? You can use these, little cucumber emojis when you tune into all of ReviewTechUSA's live streams. That's worth joining for $5 a month, right? Yeah, of course it is. What an amazing value that is. Oh, my God. I remember when Hancock's tried doing that join button shit and everyone was, like, making the fuck fun of him. I don't know how this join shit ever caught on. People were like giving Hancock hell for that. 28. Charges money for a cameo video where he speaks a personalized sentence. Yeah, this is something a lot of YouTubers, and actually just straight up, like, this is something that washout celebrities have been doing too. Bam Margera is one of them. I'm guessing, probably Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. I guarantee that he probably does that shit too. There's this website or something called Cameo where, if you pay these YouTubers so-and-so amount, you can text them or type them a little sentence for them to make a little shout-out that you can give to somebody as a gift or put on your video or some shit. These cameos. Yeah. That's the most pathetic, lazy shit. You're going to charge people money for a shout-out, dude. How fucking ridiculous is that? That's just fucking pathetic, if you ask me. 29. Told people, this was kind of a while ago. I don't remember the full circumstances around this, but he told people if he got enough views on some video that he would do a shirtless review. And he didn't get the views that he was asking for on said video. I think he got maybe like a fifth of what he wanted to get. But he just, he revealed the video. He revealed that he already had the video uploaded, or recorded, and then he just uploaded it anyway, so... Yeah, that's like some stupid, like, kind of extortion fucking bullshit that he tried to pull that, he's trying to hype people up. If I get this many views, I'll push out this special video. And then, of course, he already had the video pre-prepared and he couldn't dare lose out on that, 30 minutes of work that he did making this shirtless tech review video. So, he just uploaded it anyway because, of course. So, that was completely disingenuous. Number 30. This one sounds so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid, but it's true. And, I can prove it if I go back on one of my live streams. I mean, I can prove this is true. It's going to sound so fucking dumb, though. So, he did a collab stream with Scamalot, that GameStop douchebag who pretends to get death threats from GameStop and makes up all sorts of other bullshit. Yeah, the guy who, I used to work at GameStop and I don't anymore, and I'm going to cry about it for the rest of my fucking life. That guy. He did a collab stream with Camelot where they were both shirtless and they ate bugs. And I have proof of this. I was in the middle of a live stream myself, or I would have recorded it, because he was like the most disgusting, stupid, like, out there. I've never seen. So literally, somebody in the live stream like told me this was happening. based off this description. I told them they were being a troll. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. What the hell are you talking about? They're like eating bugs. And then they kept on saying it. And so I finally like tuned into ReviewTechUSA's channel. And sure enough, that was literally happening. Fucking stupid. Number 31. Oh, speaking of Hancock. Called out John Hancock and took it back a day later. Said, John Hancock deserves a second chance. After, ReviewTech was exposing him for all this false copyright striking bullshit that he was doing at the time. Like false copyright striking channels. You know, just being a butthurt little fuck like, you know, the MGR crew always is. Damage control and all that shit. So I could only imagine that the Metal Jesus crew like either came down on him hard or like gave him, I don't know, they graced his palms a little bit with some money, or I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, he took that back like a day later though. No, they scared him straight, whatever the fuck they did. So yeah, ReviewTechUSA just being a freaking flip-flopping little bitch again. Can't stand by anything he says. Yeah. Oh, number 32. He made a video one day defending sponsored. I don't see anything wrong with sponsored content, he says. If people push out a sponsored video every once in a while, I don't see the problem, he says. Yeah, gee, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're making an entire video endorsing or pushing something that you don't actually like. That isn't actually, you're of the opinion that you like it, but you're saying that it is anyway because somebody is paying you to say a lie. And then your audience who doesn't understand how sponsorship works, just think, oh my god, I need to go buy said thing now, and then they go buy it, and it ends up being a lie and a scam, and they get ripped off. You know, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why people don't like sponsorships, is sponsored content, because it's like disingenuous as fuck. Maybe. Could that be it? Also in regards to the Hancock, so the first Hancock video, he said, and I quote, that he trusts Smash JT. He trusts Smash JT. Oh, he's so trustworthy. Smash JT, one of the most duplicitous, slimy, lying fuckers on YouTube. He'll just say and do anything for a fucking click, like literally anything. He'll sell his fucking family down the goddamn river if it'll give him his YouTube fame that he's been desperate for. He's just clamoring and dying for. Yeah, I trust Smash JT, he says. What a fucking idiot. Smash JT, what a fucking joke. Anyway. Oh god, number 34. Jesus, I'm not ready for this one. Hold on, I need a drink or something. Oh fuck, I just bit my tongue. Okay. Number 34. He pretended to receive a death threat from a shooter. Literally, he made an entire video dedicated to this. And of course, he monetized it too. But he made a video showing a death threat letter that he supposedly received, saying that if he went to some certain convention or something, that there would be blood on the floor, and that he knows the shooter knows the layout of the convention, the building, and there will be blood on the floor. Ha ha ha, or something like that. You can check it out for yourself. He claims in the video, so he swore on his, I think it was his mother's life. Yeah, he swore on his mother's life, was it? Or I think it was his mother's life. I swore on my mother's life. I would not make something like this up. I would not do that. This is not the kind of attention I want, he says. Well, sure enough, it ended up being a fucking troll account, or like an obvious troll account too, no less. That was the one who sent this threat in the first place. And also, Rich goes on to say all this fucking bullshit in this fucking video. He goes on to say that he contacted the police, and he said that the police told him that it would be a good idea to gather evidence by publicly displaying this letter on his YouTube channel to try and gather information about this. They said that would be a good idea. You lying sack shit. No police officer would ever tell you that's a good idea. No! Dude, you're so full of shit. Yeah, you literally just sold your mother down the fucking grave to get a goddamn clickbait video for fucking ad revenue and sympathy, you duplicitous fuck. You made up a death threat. And I'm pretty sure the video is even still on his channel. Go check it out for yourself. What a fucking asshole. That might be one of the worst things he's ever done. That might be one of the very worst. Number 35, he flags troll channels. Yeah, so Keemstar got him to reveal his flag history. And yeah, Rich was dumb enough to reveal his flag history because he thought it was clean. And there ended up being like 14 different channels that he's flagged down over the years. That's way too fucking many, dude. I can see like one or two. I mean, yeah, sometimes there's crazies out there on the internet who just do like extremely disgusting over the line shit. Or, you know, just are doing harassy, stocky, doxy shit, sure. 14 channels, though, are you fucking kidding me? That's too many. That's too many. Number 36, he had a political meltdown over the White House being invaded and lost 10,000 subscribers from acting like a fucking asshole. He was screaming and raging and like fucking throwing shit practically. He's like, yeah, you should, yeah, there's good re-upload. There's a good re-upload of that, I think, by a YouTuber, Junk Media. I think he re-uploaded that. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, Review Tech. He's, God, this, you know, what the fuck did he think that he was ever going to change by flipping out and having a fucking field day with this shit on, how important does this guy think that he is, too? Like, why would you get so enraged over this? You know, it has nothing to do with you at the end of the day. You're not going to be able to, you can't change anything in the world. It's just, gets so fucking worked up like a complete asshole. And then, yeah, later on, of course, he's like, you know, bitching about it on Twitter. You know, I just lost 10,000 subs. I can't believe how, you know, bullshit or, you know, some people just can't take opinions and blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's because you're acting like an unhinged fucking asshole and you're making a fool out of yourself. And people decided, I don't want to fuck with this dude anymore. Maybe that's why. Maybe. Number 37. He wanted to employ making 5 videos a day. He was asking his fans if they would be comfortable with him posting 5+ videos a day. If this fucker thought he could make 5 videos every single weekday, or just every day in general, it might have just been weekdays, but even if it was just weekdays, if you can make 5 videos every weekday, these videos take no fucking time to make. God, if you could, yeah, if he thought he could make 5 videos in a fucking day. And yeah, of course he ended up stopped doing it after like a week. He just did it. I think he just did it to, you know, get a little spike in his channel for a while. But I don't know, because he's always bitching about how his channel isn't growing and all this stuff. But yeah, of course, yeah, I flip-flopped on that again. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. But yeah, if he can make 5 videos a day, yeah, you really think he's spending any amount of fucking time on his YouTube channel that he's making a living on? No, he's not doing fucking anything, dude. He's not doing fuck all. He's got some of the laziest fucking lackluster, just non-trying videos on the entire platform. He always cry. Yeah, he claimed once in a video that he's working 8 hours a day making video content. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right. You go on Google, you go into Otaku, and you find the latest news story. Then it takes you all of 10. You don't even need to rehearse before you make the video. You just blubber some shit out of your mouth as you read the article while filming yourself in front of the camera. Like, there's barely even more than 1 or 2 takes. You know, maybe you'll have like a cringy 30-second skit in the beginning. This is not taking you 8 hours a day. Like, fuck off with that bullshit. God, I'm so sick of these fucking YouTubers, like, you know, saying how long it takes them to make their videos. Like, it doesn't take half as long as they're fucking telling you, dude. Not for these, you know, gamer YouTubers anyway, or these shelf collectors, I should say, like these shelf YouTubers. Makes fun of people who lives at their parents' house when he was living at his parents' house after he lost his job at the age of 31. Yeah, he has this video that he recorded from his parents' house in this like dingy little, you know, disgusting, messy room. Yeah, he's complaining, you know, I lost my job and now I'm living at my parents' house. Yeah, probably shouldn't make fun of people who live at their parents' house, huh? Number 39. He is a clickbait artist. Yes, ReviewTechUSA has had some of the most masterful, keystrokes when it comes to making shitty clickbait articles. He'll do everything. He'll run every trick in the book. I mean, he'll start a sentence, he won't finish it. He'll say some big egregious statement like, he'll do anything he can to make a video that like forces you to click on it to find out what the fuck it's about. I mean, just scroll through his channel. I mean, you'll see what I mean. It's just like kind of just somebody. It's like somebody with low cunning trying to be like deceptive and manipulative, thinking of shit to spark people's interest, like the kind of shit like, oh well, I have to click on that to see kind of stuff. Or he'll start a statement and then finish it, kind of thing. Like I don't know. You just have to look to see. Number 40, he thinks that PlayStation 5 bundles deter scalpers and are pro-consumer. No PlayStation 5 bundle ever stopped a scalper, okay? First off, they're not going to not buy a PlayStation 5 because now I have to pay $750 instead of $500 when I'm selling it for $1,500 to $2,000. He seems very convinced that it would, though. It stopped those scalpers, and those bots don't want to buy the bundles. Yeah, fucking right. All they do is make sure that if a consumer does get their hands on this thing, or a consumer or a scalper both, doesn't matter. All that happens is that the consumer or the scalper ends up having to spend more money on shit that they did not need. Okay, companies wouldn't make bundles if they thought you needed the shit. It would sell on its own. No, it's such a dumbass bullshit opinion. I have an entire video on my channel reacting to his opinion about that, saying why that's full of shit. PlayStation 5 bundles are not pro-consumer. They're fucking pro-establishment. Just gets them to sell more shit to you, and usually for a higher price. I forget which video this was, but I remember this when it happened. He once plagiarized, number 41, he once plagiarized the Young Turks. He once plagiarized a news video of theirs where he said, I think Killer Comedy Unleashed was the one to break this story, but like literally everything ReviewTechUSA was saying was like word for word and place point for point what the Young Turks were saying, just in like a slightly different worded way, kind of like how, when lazy high school students have to, cite their sources in their high school assignments, and, they read something in the textbook, and you can't use the exact wording, but if you just flip it around just a little bit, you can get credit for it. Yeah, no, like literally ReviewTechUSA's entire career, his YouTube channel there of regurgitating news is he's basically functioning at the level of like a lazy high school student, like a lazy freshman or sophomore. And yeah, I know for a fact also that he would have plagiarized that Young Turks video too, because he mentions that channel like frequently. He's mentioned that channel many times, so he definitely is aware of its existence. It was no coincidence. Number 42, he promised he would start producing music and never did. Yeah, he's always he loves going on about being a music producer, but he's never done fuck all in that regard. And every time he's ever promised that he would on his channel, he never did. Probably because he's a talentless hack. Well, I guess that exposed podcast of his, he probably did produce that one. Maybe the exposed. Yeah, maybe he did that. I will admit that one is a little catchy. Not going to lie. Number 43. Oh, I kind of said this already. Yeah, he is just as bad as DSP despite seeing himself as superior. Yeah, no, he's every bit as bad in my opinion. I can't think of one thing different about these two individuals. Oh, except for, I have a 51st reason. Okay, I have an extra reason, a bonus. I have a bonus number here. I guess I'll say that now in lieu of my current one. Yeah, so he has an office. Yeah, he bought an office space for his videos for no fucking reason. His videos are not any better. His channel does not benefit in even the slightest for buying this fucking office building. It was just an excuse to justify him begging money from fans and having this bullshit monetization and sponsorships. And again, just one way he can separate himself from DSP, because basically the only difference between him and DSP at this point, other than, well, just, not doing the same types of streams, is that ReviewTechUSA can now claim like he's leaving the house to go to his job. He's leaving the house to go to his big boy job. So yeah, I guess he can, you know, lie at family get-togethers and say like, I have an office now. I'm somebody. You know, I'm a big shot now because I have this office. You know, I'm not just sitting at home in a fucking, you know, little nook in my house. Which I don't see how his videos or his news regurgitation or anything benefited even slightly from having an office. It's a complete waste of fucking money. Complete waste of resources. Oh yeah, number 44. He tried comparing himself to Jim Sterling in regard to his Patreon. You and Jim Sterling are nothing alike, okay? That guy is so much more of a journalist than you will ever fucking be, ReviewTechUSA. And also, Jim Sterling doesn't run ads on any of his videos, and he doesn't do sponsored content. Hell, he doesn't even get review copies because he's considered a liability or a risk by these companies, which that's how you know when you can trust a reviewer, is if they're considered a liability because, you know, they're not in somebody's pocket. They're considered it's an assessed risk. That's the kind of reviewer you want to listen to, first off, okay? Not sponsored shows who get sent free shit. Yeah, you think they're going to cut off that gravy train? Yeah, no fucking way. God, it's so full of shit. But, yeah, he compares himself to Jim Sterling. Yeah, the only money that guy makes off of is Patreon, which in my opinion, I think that makes it okay because he's not in YouTube's pocket. He's not in any sponsorships pockets. He can say and do basically whatever he wants. He's not tied down. He doesn't have his balls hung in a noose like a lot of these other, you know, YouTubers, news people, regurgitators, reviewers, all this stuff. So I would actually say that's an improvement to his channel. And yeah, he doesn't, you know, he doesn't cry for the money. He doesn't lie to you and, you know, cry about how horrible his life is. He's not, as far as I can tell, he's not, you know, feeding you the sob stories. He just sticks to the work. He sticks to the journalism. And yeah, he's so much more of a journalist than you will ever be, ReviewTechUSA, like, for fuck's sake. Like, his show every single Monday, like, those videos are so much better than yours, Rich. They're so much better, so much more informed, so much more smart. They have so much more effort and editing than anything on your fucking channel. Yeah, don't compare yourself to Jim Sterling. You're trying to, like, you know, talk yourself up like you're a somebody, ReviewTech. You're a nobody. Which leads into my next point. He once claimed that he is a one-man news network. Yeah, he once claimed that he's a one-man news network on his channel. Have you ever heard of anything more fucking ridiculous in your life than that? I swear to God. Like the fucking ego on this guy. Like, he does nothing. No, you're not a one-man news network. I think we already kind of blew apart that argument. But yeah, I think Killer Comedy got a good kick out of that one back when that happened. He was laughing his ass off, and well, I was too. Yeah, it's a fucking stupid remark to make. Also, oh yeah, number 46. He had Tommy Tellerico join his live stream while he was shirtless. Meaning Rich. Rich was shirtless. Oh, I don't need to. Yeah, that one can speak for itself, I think. Number 47. He has been using the same gay Brian Griffin voice for over a decade now. Anytime he's like making fun of somebody or doing an impersonation of somebody, it's always that same Brian Griffin voice. I don't think I can do the voice, but you know what I'm talking about. That's the only impersonation that he knows how to do. And, you know, it's not tired. You know, it hasn't gotten tired at all. Oh yeah, number 48. He threatened a lawyer on a sponsor for backing out of him. Yeah, there's a sponsorship that he was trying to land that he didn't get that turned him down because of his like all this shady dumb shit that he gets involved with on YouTube, and I guess just all the trolls that follow him and all that crap. And basically, it's even funnier too because Rich like literally backed out of his a sponsorship deal that he did with Big Cheese. He was supposed to promote the guy on his channel for a number of months, and he got tired of it, so he just backed out, and he did not apologize. He tried justifying this, like, still to this day. He still thinks he's in the right. Like, he literally, like, had a verbal contract with another YouTuber in exchange for, like, parts and money and shit that he just, yeah, the whole Big Cheese incident. But yeah, when it happens to Richie, he threatens a lawyer. Yeah, that's not the only time he's threatened a lawyer on people too. Like he threatened a lawyer to a troll or two for a defamation. And of course, anytime he threatens a lawyer on somebody, like it never fucking turns into anything. It just, yeah, obviously it's just some baseless empty threat because this is, ReviewTechUSA we're talking about. He's just this lazy fat fuck who just, like lives on his couch at home. Yeah, you think he is gonna take the time to sue somebody? Yeah, fucking right. He's too busy sleeping. Number 49. Oh, this is okay. I don't know this one firsthand. Somebody was telling me this, though. Yeah, he digs in his ears, pulling out earwax during live streams. Like, yeah, dude, how gross can you fucking get? How much of a goddamn, how much of a disgusting bum can you be? It's like fucking reaching in there and, yeah, pulling out wax, apparently. Just, like, crazy. And number 50 is the finale. He doesn't review tech! He's called ReviewTechUSA, but he rarely, if ever, reviews tech, and when he does, it's in an extremely uninformed, unimpressive manner. I literally watched some comparison video in the past where they compared ReviewTechUSA's... they reviewed one of his tech reviews to a different guy who has a third of the following, reviewing the same piece of tech that is more informed, has more to say, has better production values, has a better presentation, and is more knowledgeable about the product, and like says more about it and more informed things and in a better way than ReviewTech did, but in like half the runtime of ReviewTechUSA's video, and just showed how shitty like ReviewTech and how lazy he was at actually producing content. He doesn't review tech, and really, he doesn't know shit about tech anymore. He doesn't know shit about half the stuff he talks about anymore. Like, he doesn't even review tech. Like, he'll talk, yeah, like, some of his most viewed videos are views about just standard news stories, like talking about murders and deaths and stuff, or just, like, general, like, Fox News kind of shit on his channel. He doesn't even talk about the review tech. He doesn't even review the tech. He just goes for these, like, drama clickbait kind of stories, a man gets murdered in home, or, yeah, this or that. Just whatever brings in the clicks. He does not review tech. And he's not a tech expert, like I said. His dad had to help him build a PC. Like, he doesn't know shit about tech. If you can't build a PC, then you're not a tech expert. I'm sorry. And I mean, I'm not a tech expert either, for that matter, but I don't run around on YouTube gallivanting around pretending to be making a full living off of that shit. But anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. I'm not sure who'll be next. Hancock is coming, Reggie's coming, we'll see. Time will tell, but that's been it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Take care.